Alright, I know I haven't posted a video in a long time, but I figured I'd do a review on my Can-Am Renegade 1000, just for anybody who might want to know anything about these wheelers. Just real quick, I came from a sport quad background, similar to this. This one I still have. This is my girlfriend's. I personally rode a built Raptor 700, and actually that's really what led me into choosing a Renegade over, say, an Outlander or something like that, because I really like the sport side of it, but I really wanted four-wheel drive. We've been getting a lot more into the off-road, you know, four-wheel drive, mud, hills, all that stuff. So just to give you a little background there, but this is a 2012 Gen 2 Can-Am Renegade 1000. It's been an absolutely great quad. I purchased it not this August, so only had it for a couple months. It got a couple decent rides in on it. Haven't done a whole lot. It is actually a base model. It's not an XXC. It has the XXC rims, has a lot of the XXC features, just not the power steering, which wasn't a big deal for me because I came from sport quads that didn't have power steering, so not a big deal. It really doesn't steer too hard. Haven't really ran into an issue yet where I've needed it. It's got the XXC bead locks, like I just talked about. It's got Duro power grip tires. Fairly impressed with these tires. They do pretty damn good. Spin pretty hard with the power this thing has, but I'm probably going to go to something a little luggier for mud. I'm going to wait this season and see what I get into. Anybody that's interested in these tires, just so you know, these are 26, but they do measure 25. So if you want, you know, a certain size, you might want to have to go up a little bit. It has Elka Stage 4 shocks on it, which are great, fully adjustable, compression, rebound, all that good stuff, high-low. Dual muzzy exhaust here, which, by the way, sounds absolutely amazing. Absolutely love that. Has the muzzy programmer and rev box also with a V-Force John tune. Just so you know, it does have 800 stickers on it. I'm not trying to lie to you guys. This is a 1000. The kid I purchased it from was trying to GNCC race it. Didn't realize they didn't have a 1000 class until this year, so he stickered it up like an 800 to try and pass it, which it didn't, which is why I ended up with it. Also have inside there a nice V-Force John clutch kit and a Paragon primary, or secondary clutch, my bad, which absolutely recommend that. If you're going to do anything to one of these, do the clutch. It makes this thing ungodly, I'll be honest. Haven't had a lot of issues with it. Really, the only thing, I did break an axle doing grass drags. Kind of figured that's something that happens. The outer CV joint ripped apart, which this has the QE front locking diff on it, which basically means when this side, the left side, starts to spin, this side will kick in, but not until this side spins. So what I'm guessing happened is this one kicked in under load and took out my U-joint. Absolutely stellar on the trails. Haven't had too much issues. Got a little float from these tires, but otherwise great. The shocks ride amazing. I do have a set of heavier springs that I'm going to try on it this year to see what happens. Not really too much to complain about there. It rides very similar to a sport quad, even though it is a large utility quad. You know, technically sport utility. It rides quite similar, and the speed and everything is just amazing. But it also came with both keys, which is good. A gray and a black key. Gray key is 50% power. Black key is 100%. Believe it or not, it actually does make quite the difference. But I'll go ahead and start it up. It has the red LED mod for your heads up or your display here. Has a pretty good lope to her right off the bat. Right there in the center, your adjustable for the back rear shocks. Mine's got the light kit in the front with a little red light. I'm also going to probably be adding red halos to the front lights. Give it that nasty look. Give it a little wrap. But yeah, that's basically it. Hard to beat that V-twin sound, I'll be honest. my first impressions for this wheeler, especially for the 4 or 5 months I've had it, absolutely great wheeler. I mean, just power, gobs and gobs of power. You never run out, it seems like. I mean, at 20 miles an hour, if you stab it, she's pulling the tires right off the ground. Just absolutely great wheeler. I'm going to ride the heck out of it this season. Hopefully see how it does. I ride with a lot of Grizzlies, a couple Hondas, Kawasaki, obviously. You know, so see how it stacks up against everybody else. But so far, it hasn't run into much that beats it. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. And I hope you enjoyed the video.